Yes, it's Peace TV. On today's episode, and particularly we're talking about a particular statement made by Ikaro Atta, who is known to be the former chairman on task force connecting to the of FCT, Ministerial of FCT. He made a statement connecting to the demolitions that is currently ongoing in Abuja FCT, connecting to the new minister for FCT, who is known to be Wike, demolishing buildings. He said that, trying to explain that the best decision and solution to all these weak buildings is demolition to avoid future disaster, in the sense whereby taking lives. But all the same, I'd like you to hear much more he said about the demolitions that is recently ongoing in FCT, and also explaining the reason why Wike is taking forceful and enforcing action on the recent demolition of buildings which are known to be weak and which are actually built on the wrong position. But all the same, I'd like you to watch the video on the next by yourself, and also tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Please don't forget to like our videos, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, subscribe to our video on our video. Thanks for watching. It's Peace TV.
The effort is painful. What should be done is painful, and that is demolition. I know you don't want to use that word, but that is the word. When a building is weak and the building is giving way and you are living in a death trap, sit down, look at your life, value your life, and tell yourself very fundamental harsh truth that, look, if I keep living here, any day we have a downpour and the building gets further weak, it will come down on me. That's the truth. When you run tests on those buildings, many of them will not stand. They will fail. Should they fail, what next? Will you support government to remove them? Government on its own part, yes, must resettle them, take care of them, compensate them, because these are largely indigenous people. When these particular things are done, what next? You take them out. No matter how powerful, how big they are, through 3-story building, be bold to tell yourself that this thing must go and give way to save lives. The two persons that died may become presidents tomorrow. Nobody knows. Today, they are not part of mortality. What do we? The plain truth is, we all know the truth. When illegality is there, when things are going wrong, just say, look, this cannot stand. Abuja is a planned city. And the Urban and Regional Planning Act and some other acts that guide how Abuja was planned from Lagos before we all moved down to this place define what should be here and what each structure should have. And when these structures are going through construction, the type of road required, the amount of cement required, all these are part of what should be. Most times they are not.
And it's quite surreal that when the FCT minister came into office earlier this week, his first speech was, look, any structure, any building in unplanned area, we're going to take it down.
Correct.
And I know he got a lot of backlash for that speech. People were saying he was threatening people, and now we've had this collapse. 2 people are dead. When you're talking about preventive measures, demolishing buildings, and having people realizing that if there's a downpour, anything can happen, what can be put in place to cushion these people? Because you don't just expect people to up and live their whole livelihood.
When you compromise standard, Ayo and my sister here, Tolo my sister, when you compromise standard and you want to shortchange yourself and humanity, and you finally end up killing people, what do we do? How do we compensate you? That's the first question.
No, I'm saying, how do you compensate when you're trying to prevent this?
When Minister Yesun Wike came, I felt elated as one who had been involved in enforcement in this city, that he spoke to the issues and spoke very boldly, very clearly, that look, we have things going on wrong, we need to get things right here. Those who are bashing, fine, that's their opinion. I had gotten heavy bashing here on Arise TV, and I believe that we should do what is right going forward. Because if things are going wrong, we have illegal settlements coming up, forming safe haven for criminals, what do you do?
Ikaro, we are not against you doing the right thing. As a matter of fact, we want to support you to do the right thing. We just need you to let us know how you can engage the locals when you want to bring down their superstructures. Hang on, just hold on. If you want to bring down those structures, what measures are you putting in place to? We're not saying you're rewarding them for illegal construction. No, the deed has been done. You just want to save lives, right? So what are you going to do? Tell us now.
Let's divide this. The locals, the indigenes are different from the others. We must understand how Abuja work. The indigenes are having special rights and privileges. That's why you could see Minister Yesun Wike sounding a little bit soft here, that we need to work on the resettlement plan, we need to do X, Y, Z. Beside that, those of us who are not indigenes, but buy land from local chiefs and build under the caveat that before government will come, I would have rented the house and made some profit. What we have to do in those contexts is to mark your structures. Give you time to pack, no compensation, nothing, and you go because you understand that you ought not to be there. You enter there in the deceit that government is weak and government will not come. Now, Wike is coming and telling you, hey guy, I'm already coming here, and many people are already panting. When the man says he's coming and the man is able to match what with action, how many illegality will you compensate? The man who does what is wrong is not an indigent. How do you compensate him?